What's going on? What's going on? Back again for another episode. My name is Jeremiah.
Hello, John.
And you are now tuned in to the Heated Podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe here on YouTube. I said please. So I mean please like.
I'm no longer asking. I'm no longer asking.
Listen, we're not forcing nobody against their will. Everybody has free choice.
No longer asking. I'm tired of it. I'm not one of these other YouTubers that just want to keep begging for. No. Press the button. Press the button.
You need to bleep.
Press the button. Press the ring notification. All that. Press the button, and you better subscribe.
All right, that's
by the end of
lame.
this
All right,
video.
whatever. Listen, like I said, we not forcing nobody to do nothing. At least I'm not. He'll probably if he catch you somewhere, he'll probably will force you. But at the end of the day, like I said, just hit the like. I don't ask for donations, but I do ask for likes. So please continue to like and support. Thanks for all the support. You can listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on Apple. You can listen to us on Amazon. You can listen to us on Google Podcasts and basically any other podcast, website. Obviously YouTube. Most of us, you're watching us. I said watching of us. You're watching us right now. But and like I said, continue to grow with us as we grow with you. And share all your social medias as well. But with that being said, you know how we do. Get right off into it. Are we heated, preheated, or chill? I'll start it off and say, I'm chill, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. It's a little warm outside, but I'm cool today. I really don't got that many complaints. I got everything done that I need to get done. Everything is going as according to plan today. So I really don't got no complaints. How about you, John? Heated, preheated, or chill?
Oh, I'm pretty chill. I really can't complain like my brother said, I can't really complain too much. I mean, yeah, stuff happened, but I'm not stressing over it.
Always.
Because I know something bigger and better is going to come out of it. Yeah. So I'm just, keep moving, keep striving, keep moving up. My life a movie. So I don't know my role, but I know I'm destined for greatness. So I know that.
Okay.
Greatness is on the way.
I respect it. I respect it. Man. That's what I say. Why? Definitely, we chill. Why be heated when you could be chill, man? But kicking it right off into the main entree of today's pod. I'll start it off with
main entree.
You ain't like the way I said that?
No, because you could have just
it's
said
an entree.
It's an appetizer.
It's the main thing.
I mean, as you start off with the appetizer. You start with the appetizer.
But this ain't nothing light though.
But then you come with the entree.
No, some people I like eating big meals first. Tell you that I actually like eating my dessert first before I eat my main food. Weird. But we not here to talk about our eating habits. We're here to talk about the main entree, at least one of the main entrees.
You didn't come for the appetizer. You came for that.
I came for the whole thing. I came for the whole chicken. But getting right into it, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, Terence Bud Crawford, Errol the Truth Spence, had to put their nickname in there, took place this past Sunday. Considered by many, boxing purists like myself and boxing novice and casuals even wanted to watch it. For the past decade, it's considered arguably the best fight of the decade. At least that's the way it was proposed to be. It was hyped up in that manner. It was marketed that way. Yep. Just on the skill level, if you look at it just for skill, I would say, oh yeah, these guys are very skillful. I mean, look at it. You got Errol Spence. He undefeated fighter. Had a knockout rate over 50%. Same with Bud. 40, well, he was 39-0, but now he's 40-0. And yeah, I let the cat out the bag. Basically, you had two fighters that had a lot of banter between the camps, had a lot of contempt for each other. They rock with each other from everything I see. But as far as like the animosity,
gentlemen,
there was a lot of banter between the two. You had Errol Spence saying things like, "I'm the biggest, I'm the best, I'm the big fish." You had Terence Crawford coming back and saying things like, "I'm gonna gut that fish and I'm gonna have a fish fry come fight night."
Crawford.
You had
what do you say, the Crawford boil?
Yeah,
Crawford
you had Spence coming back and saying things like it's gonna be a crawfish boil. That's a play off his name, people. If y'all too slow to know that, his last name Crawford, crawfish boil. He tried to play it, but just have to let the slow people know out there. We love you. We love you. You slow, but we love you.
Shout out to the slow people.
Shout out to rock applause with slow people. Round of applause with slow people.
You're trying. We're trying.
Y'all special in your own way.
E
Y'all
for
special in
effort.
your own way.
P for participation.
It's real. It's real. It's real. And you know, you had a lot of contempt. You even had Errol Spence's cousin getting into it with Terence Bud Crawford, which I don't understand. Why would you try to get in with the fighter that your cousin is getting into it? First off, let's just say John's fighting, and he's considered by largely about the #1 fighter in the world. You know the other guy that he's fighting, since it's such a hyped up fight, is even if you don't like him, you know he's a top 5 fighter. You know he's a top. So why would you try to make a top 5 fighter, even if you don't have a #1, more mad at your cousin? All you're gonna do is give the dude that's going against your cousin like more juice to want to beat your cousin up. I wouldn't even put that pressure on my boy. I wouldn't even do it. But some people like that. Like I get, you can support your family members, you can support your friends, you can support your loved ones, but why are you talking? You just need to shut up, sit down, and enjoy the fight. Say, go Errol and sit down. But he even got into it with Terence. You had so much contempt to the point where you even had Errol say something like it's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. His words, not mine, people. But
quote,
can we pull up a picture of, just type in Errol Spence on Google? It's just his face aftermath, Errol Spence. Because best believe, ass whooping was an understatement.
No, that ass.
Oh, it was an understatement.
I can't lie.
It was an understatement. Pull up, go to the images. I need to see we need the people to see a full image for the people that can watch this on YouTube. Not the.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus, that's the car crash. We don't need the crash. His face looked like he was in the crash. Type in aftermath of Errol's fight. Yeah, fight. Perfect. Oh, that's Ugas. God damn, he messed up Ugas. We gotta be more specific. Type in Terence Crawford. We trying to show how bad it was. It was bad. When I tell y'all people, the listeners out there, ass whooping was an understatement. It was an understatement. Damn, they hiding, the PBC hiding this fight. They hiding his face. They don't want people to see the damage.
It was just type in Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but like I said, ass whooping was an understatement. I mean, he beat that boy. He beat that boy into a different race. Let me not disrespect him. He's a man. He beat that man into a different. He don't even look black no more. Like he changed his race. His eyes was slanted, his face was red.
See, he said all that.
He don't even look black no more. The way he got John. And I get it. It's largely due to the plastic surgery he had, due to the car accident he was in, which I'm glad he survived. Let's round of applause for that. Because if you would have saw the car accident that Errol Spence survived, nobody should survive that. But his face was red, his eyes were slanted. He had an S curl in his head. Bud beat that boy so bad he didn't even have an S curl in his head no more. He had a full blown out Black Panther fro. Looked like Al Green. I mean, he didn't even have the curl in his head. I'm like, damn. So it was bad. It was crucial. Like I said, ass whooping was an understatement. I want to know, because obviously, as y'all can see, Terence Crawford won the fight. So round of applause for Terence Crawford again. I like Terence Crawford.
Respect, he got it.
Round of applause for both fighters. They stepped up. They fought. Any man that gets in the ring and fights, got to give him a hand clap. But I want to know, what was your thoughts? What did you think about the fight? What was your reaction? Were you happy? Were you sad? Were you glad? Were you elated? Did you lose money? Did you win money? Did somehow you saw something crazy? What do you think about the overall fight that was hyped up to this magnitude?
Well, I did lose some money, so I can't lie.
You bet it on Errol?
No, I just bet it like on a round.
Oh, you
and
fool!
I was supposed to win that.
Should have took the money. I could have told you to get. Okay, go ahead.
It looked easy.
We all can't win.
500, but yeah, it was just shocking to me, like, cause it was the sixth round, right?
What? When he got stopped?
Yeah.
No, he got knocked down in the second.
I know that.
And he got knocked down.
But they called it off. No, I'm saying they called
it off in the 10th. It should have been stopped in the 8th though.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just I just didn't expect it to go out like that, because I mean, after the fight, like I said, like we said, his face was like disfigured, really was
different race.
And Crawford looked like he hardly been touched.
Yeah.
So it says a lot. And I know Errol, as a person that's like, it's pride on the line. You put your pride on the line, you put your titles on the line. Everything is at risk. Exactly. To lose 3 titles and then let that shit, affect your record.
Yeah.
It hurts. I know it hurts. And that's why, he deserves his rematch. And
we'll get to it.
It's just that, with that fight, I ain't expecting him to whoop him like that.
Yeah.
It's just that I really did expect. I mean, it went the distance. It went to 9 rounds out of 12, 9 out of 12, right?
Yeah.
So,
but no, it went to 10 rounds. 10 rounds.
It was on 10 rounds. Yeah, it was.
But it should have stopped in the 8th.
Yeah, but he went down like.
He would have killed that man if he would have went longer.
I'm saying first time he got knocked down was in the 2nd, right?
This is the first time he ever been knocked down in his career.
Yeah, that says a lot. And I know that hurts because, especially like, being a person that just used to knocking people out, used to being on the other side and being 50%. Yeah.
Oh God! See, now he got it. Look. Oh God. Oh my God.
The man has a family.
Damn.
Crawford don't.
Damn.
Yeah, first knockdown came in round 2. I'm like,
yeah, it was. This was bad,
and he was looking like this in round 2.
Look how he was beating him. It was bad, people. Like for the people that didn't see this, that's what I want. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
And I know his face lumped up now. Like this is why I say you can't play boxing. You can't play boxing. You can play basketball. You can play baseball. You can play dodgeball. You can play pickleball. You can play golf.
Eminem holding them titles like it's his. Like
Yeah, it was bad. You should have known it was over the moment. The moment he walked out with Eminem, I said Eminem he don't be active like that.
They say he be watching Terence Crawford.
But he don't be in public though. I mean, so if he coming out in public, you know it's time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know it's time. So but what was your reaction?
It was just shocking to see him just get knocked out like that, especially like go down 3. I mean, he kept getting up, so it's like he really wanted this.
He lost on his feet. He didn't lose on his back like most fighters.
He wanted to keep going. I seen it too, so it was playing it at my job. So I was watching it, and oh my God, it was just sad because to see. That's why a sport like boxing and MMA, you can't play when it comes to like really physical sports. It's gonna test you gotta have the skill. Obviously the power's gonna be with it.
Yeah.
But the skill, he was outclassed.
Completely.
Like sadly. And I really was expecting I thought it was gonna be a close one, like unanimous decision or something.
Yeah.
But to see him get knocked down not once, not twice, but 3 times.
It was bad.
And Errol Spence is still trying to fight. Refs had to like, oh no, you tweaking.
Yeah.
And it was just Crawford, he just knew what he was doing. He took over the fight and he knew he was gonna win.
Yeah.
It was definitely his time. So like I said, shout out to him. But I feel like in a fight like that, salute y'all. Y'all tough.
Definitely.
Man, can't be me. At least not yet. But
no, John,
can't be me.
John, I wouldn't let it happen. Because I know the seriousness of it.
Hey, man,
it's not even a game. And I never got to that level.
I got to train.
I've seen it. I've seen this stuff in person. My reaction to the Errol Spence Terence Bud fight, it went about 90% of the way I thought it would go. Like everybody was shocked and surprised. I really wasn't shocked. The only part that shocked me a little bit was that 10% was how easy Bud made it look. I mean, he made it look. I knew, like I was saying that. I was saying for years, because this has been going on, this beef, this rivalry has been going on since 2017. They've been trying to fight each other. At least Bud has been trying to fight everybody, but everybody's been ducking him. That's the way it's been going. They don't want to fight. They kept saying he was too small. He's really a lightweight. He's really a lightweight. And he came from 130 all the way up to 147. That's a big weight difference. It may not seem a lot, but it really is. And I'm gonna get on that later. But it went 90% the way I thought it was. Like I said, it was a little bit surprising, but I knew Bud would outbox him and just basically dominate him. For one, Errol Spence, good fighter. He's a good fighter. But at the same time, Errol Spence, he's not Bud. For one, he has no head movement. He does not move his head. He has no defense.
Yeah.
The only way
that defense was lacking.
John, he has no defense.
He wasn't moving his head at all.
And I like Derrick James. That's his trainer. Derrick James is his trainer, but Derrick James should have been fired that night because Derrick James, you could have got Errol Spence killed.
He was in one spot the whole time.
He could have got him killed, John. He could have got him killed. Because the thing about it, Errol, he's what I like to call, he's stupid tough. He's tough, but he's stupid. So he not gonna quit. And he gonna keep getting up. And that's why, you see sports like MMA and boxing. I didn't understand it when I was like 14, 15. But the older I got, I started understanding when they start making the saying that boxing is more dangerous than MMA. Because it's not in MMA, mixed martial arts, UFC, things like that. You get knocked out one time, usually what the ref do? He jumping right in. He's on the ground, stop. In boxing, you get an 8 count to get up. He said 1, 2, And you can keep getting up to get a concussion and another concussion and another concussion and another concussion. You can get like 5, 6 concussions in one fight.
Yeah, I mean
UFC, you get knocked out one time or you get knocked down. They look like you get them out of there. So I give UFC that much props.
Yeah, I mean at least they do a little something. They count a little bit. You was about to have a whole bunch of angry UFC fans.
Instantly. They don't wait. They count in UFC?
Yeah, don't they? Yeah, they count. I play the game.
Hold on, we got an MMA expert in here. Do they count in UFC?
They don't.
I'm about to say, I knew I wasn't tweaking. I just got into that last year, but I knew I wasn't tweaking.
I just played the game. I ain't gonna lie, that game go hard. UFC 4. Goddamn.
What? Sit your ass
out to it.
John.
Good game.
See,
good game.
He's a novice.
I be knocking people out on that.
Calm down.
Add me on PSN.
People, calm down. For y'all get on. See, you see how the MMA fans really like, shut your ass.
No, that ass.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But that's why I say boxing is more dangerous because you can keep getting up and getting a concussion over and over again. And you can't play that. So you got a guy that doesn't have head movement. His feet work is not that good. The only way he defends himself is by doing what? It's by ducking. He doesn't even block.
He was doing this the whole time.
John, he ducked. What he was doing?
That's what I'm saying. He was doing this the whole time, and Crawford just going around.
I'm saying that's
breaking through it.
That's ducking. His only defense is either the duck. It's either the duck, or which is why the Charlo twins they gonna get beat up by Canelo because they got the same trainer. Yeah, Charlo twins, y'all gonna get beat up.
Well, damn.
I'm just keeping it real. They got the same trainer.
Just predicted.
All they do is they defense is duck down or block punches with their face. They either block punches with their face or they duck. That's not defense. That's just getting beat up.
That's getting you just taking the hits.
I'm saying, and then you gotta understand, Errol Spence. I knew this about this one. I'm a long. I know this back in 2018. I think it was when he fought Sean Porter. Sean Porter he's a football player that turned to boxer. Basically, he fights real wild. He fights like he can't swim, but he's trying to swim. So,
damn.
He fights. The only way Errol Spence fights is going forward. He doesn't know how to back up. He only fights one way. He's heavy-handed. He telegraphs all his punches. So you see his punches coming. He loads up on all his punches like he's crazy. And a real boxer like Terence, which is why I'm saying Terence is way better. Terence is the complete fighter. Terence, he can fight southpaw. He can fight conventional. He can fight, going backwards. He can box with you. He's defensively sound. He's athletic. He may be smaller than Errol Spence, but he got long arms. He's a freak athlete. That's a fighter. And then on top of that, see, he different. He different. I knew it was over right then. And I want my money. I want my first money right there. First win right there.
You didn't tell me nothing.
I did tell you. I told Dad took me to the fight to see the fight.
You didn't tell me like
open on pay-per-view.
Because I bet on
all he can do is fight forward. He don't know how to fight backwards. See, and then he come with different angles. Look at the angles he come at. And he fight with his whole arm too. He not arm punching. He put his whole body into the punch. See, Errol, he can only fight forward. He doesn't know how to fight backwards. See how he can fight?
And that's what I'm saying.
He can counter punch. He can parry.
I seen him putting some good hits in too, but
see that? That's angles.
Crawford was eating them up too.
Crawford is elite. Look at the angles he coming at.
So they just tell me like Crawford, he got the power. He's just more stronger than
Look at the angles he's coming with.
And he keep attacking that
right
side. So
he was hitting them with combinations. He was beating that boy. So like I said, to a different, he could have killed him right here. He was gonna kill him. If they didn't stop the fight, he was gonna get killed. He said, "What? You was finna get? He's stupid tough." Appreciate you, but like I'm saying,
it went a distance.
He can hit him. No, he would have got killed.
His face was already messed up. So, but unanimous decision.
John, he would have got killed. Literally,
that's crazy.
It's dangerous.
Took that man belt.
So that's the new undisputed champion, Terence Bud Crawford.
40-0. And comparing that, well, let me stop.
No, we gonna get to it.
I don't want to distract him.
So another reason, and the main reason why I thought he would beat him. This is the main reason I thought Bud was gonna win, and I knew he was gonna. Not even I knew he was gonna win. You know what the reason is?
What's the reason?
Terence Bud Crawford is from Nebraska. He's from Nebraska. What black man is from Nebraska?
I never heard of. I forgot about Nebraska.
John, we didn't even know that was a state.
I forgot about the state.
I was like, damn, I forgot about Nebraska.
You know what else I forgot about?
What?
South Dakota.
John, it's all in that same. We don't know about, not trying to diss Nebraska. I'm not believing because if y'all got fight, the only thing they got in Nebraska is boxing and apparently whoop ass because I don't want no part of that. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Nebraska. I'm out no smoke. If y'all got brothers like that out there,
Nebraska.
I'm not turning no smoke down, but I'm not looking for none either. So you don't got no distractions. You don't got nothing to distract you from what you got to do. All you can do is box. So all they got is like corn.
And they got mountains out there?
I don't know. It's just, I know they got corn huskers and I don't know what they got. All I know,
corn.
If you ain't got no distractions, if you ain't got no attractions, all you can do is box. Bars. All you can do is box. That's all you can do.
You don't want no attractions.
What attractions they got in Nebraska? Name one. Let's go. Off the top of your head. Let's go.
I don't know. They probably got like a harvest fall festival or something.
A harvest festival.
I don't know.
They be going to the corn festival this year.
Hey,
the Nebraska corn festival.
I mean, they probably got. You say they got corn, so there's probably some pumpkin patches out there. You know.
What?
It's guaranteed.
What the hell is this?
It's probably be lit out there. Who knows?
Listen, like I said, I'm not gonna be Chief Keef and diss the whole state.
You just basically.
No. I'm being real. I'm giving him credit because I'm saying that's all he can do. So he's been perfecting his craft since he was a little boy.
Says a lot.
I wouldn't be trying people like that in the ring. Like that's all he got to do. See, somebody like we from Chicago, Terrence. Errol. He's from Texas. It's a bunch of distractions out there. Everything big in Texas, right? Dallas to be particular, I think.
Yeah, he got a whole farm too.
So he got everything out there. The Cowboys. So I knew what was going down. I knew that's why. I'm glad that Bud won. Thank you, Bud, for winning me some money. And salute to you in the rematch, which leads me to my next question. Who do you got in the rematch? The rematch has been scheduled for December, 5th, 25th, what?
December, I think it was December. I thought it was December 1st. That's what I thought.
It's in December. That's all I know. I know
December 10th.
I know Errol Spence has agreed to fight, but he's exercised his rematch clause, and he's going to fight Bud again.
What is there?
It's when they say it is. We know he the favorite now. Well, he been the favorite.
Yeah.
They say when they say the fight is again. Not odds. I don't need the odds. What's the fight date? The rematch date. Type that in. Because we know the odds is crazy. We already know people ain't gonna be stupid now. Hopefully, they use their brains. Because I'm finna get on y'all too. The people that was stupid. They say no, that's July 29th. It's December something.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I forgot the okay. Listen, once we get it, we'll know. But we know the rematch is supposed to take place in December, and I want to know, John, who do you got in the fight? Who you got in the rematch? I got Terrence. It's not even close. For the obvious reason, like I just stated, he's from Nebraska. He's from Nebraska, people. He has more combinations. He's been doing this. He can fight all different styles. Plus, like I said, he's been undisputed before. He'll be undisputed again, and he'll go up to 154 and be undisputed 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
What you think, John?
I'm gonna lead towards Errol Spence. I feel like he's gonna get his get back.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, he learned his lesson. I mean, yeah, he's a veteran fighter. He's been in the game for a while. He got them 3 chips. 3 belts for a reason. I mean, he did pretty well. So it's like, and he almost went to 10 rounds. So it's like he could take the punches that he just got to learn. If he can learn and practice, work on his defense, that's all he needs to get better because he was putting some good hits in, but he need to work on his defense and work on his power because Terrence
he's flat-footed.
You seen him get punched and he was just eating that. So if anything, you saying that Spence can do stupid punching, but I mean, obviously Terrence can do a little bit of that too.
Stupid punching? What you mean?
I mean, not stupid punch, but
I'm saying he heavy-handed.
He can still.
He's just heavy-handed. That's all.
If he get punched in the face, he could. That's how he like defends himself.
Yeah, he blocks punches with his face. He has no defense.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not a knock on you, Errol. I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying.
I'm saying Errol, he put in some good hits in. It's just that it wasn't affecting him that much.
It don't matter if you get a good. Can you land?
Exactly.
Can you land effective punches?
You know what I'm saying? If you work on his effectiveness with his punches and work on his defense, I feel like he got a good chance of winning next time.
You think Errol's gonna win?
I mean, yeah.
You think Errol's gonna win? He's gonna be better in 5 months.
I feel like yeah. I mean,
5 months.
In 5 months, yeah, he should be better. He should be. I mean, what you mean?
I beg your pardon,
John.
I mean, that's time.
I get you. You're a casual,
right?
But let's be honest.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, it's good to lean.
Let's go with some in your lane. If somebody, okay, let's say this.
Oh my God.
You got Michael Jordan.
Oh my.
You got Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He plays, let's say a D1 collegiate athlete, #1 guy in the country in a 1-on-1.
So like what, a Cooper Flag versus Bradley Beal situation.
Who?
You don't know about that. It's basically not a sidetrack, but Cooper Flag is a high schooler that challenged Bradley Beal at Jason Tatum's camp.
Okay.
And they saying that Cooper Flag, he's the highest ranking point guard.
Cooper Flag?
Cooper Flag. He's a white boy. He's a white man.
Sounds about white.
He's a number one basketball athlete in high school.
A white boy?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
He be talking a lot of shit too.
Okay.
So it was said that Bradley Beal was playing Cooper Flag. They was playing 1-on-1. It was getting heated to the point that Cooper Flag he was talking, and then Bradley Beal was really trying, and Cooper Flag got on that. So if you're trying to say that compare.
Yeah, I'm making that comparison. I'm saying if he loses the first time to Bradley Beal, let's say for instance you want to use Bradley Beal and Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
If Bradley Beal beats him the first time, and he said, okay, we're going to play again. And, I mean, he blows him out 21-0. And Bradley Beal say, come back in 5 months, you can play me again. You think Cooper Flag is going to get better overnight?
5 months?
I beg your pardon?
Anyway.
5 months.
You're joking.
That's a lot of time.
This is why I say, marijuana.
But I mean, damn, you make it seem like he finna just
substance abuse.
So you think it's gonna be another knockout in 5 months?
Or it's gonna be another ass whooping. Now, what I will say, because they did say the fight is gonna be at 154, because this time it was at 147.
Yes, that's another. Oh yeah, it's true too.
So, and Errol, he's a naturally bigger guy.
Yeah.
So, maybe that could help him a little bit. I don't think it's gonna help him at all because you know why? Guess what?
What?
If you think Errol is gonna have more power at a higher weight, what do you think that's gonna do for Terence?
Of course. What
do you think that's gonna do for Terence?
Of course.
What do you think that's gonna? You saw what he just did to 147.
And I know. That's what I'm saying.
You put more weight on Terence.
I agree.
And he already said he's comfortable at 154. What do you think that's gonna do? What you gonna think that's gonna do?
I'm already knowing. That's
gonna make the ass whooping worse.
He put more. That's gonna build strength. That's gonna obviously he's already a talented fighter. He can do it. He can do it. It's just that run it back in 5 months. I don't know.
Listen,
I want to give Errol a little chance. You feel me? I don't want it. Just be like, yeah, he gonna get knocked out again. He gonna whip his ass again. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's gonna be like that again.
Okay, you think it's gonna be closer?
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
But you think you're gonna win?
I mean, I feel like you got a good chance.
Say it to the camera right now. We gonna clip this.
I would say
say this right now.
At least a unanimous decision. It went to 9 rounds. You talking about he should have been knocked out? They should have been called the fight out.
Get to it. So if once Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight again in December, who do you got?
I got Errol Spence.
Say it again.
They reverse. They can reverse.
He's scared. He don't even mean that. Terence Crawford is gonna wash him, and like I said, it might be a little close. Instead of getting knocked out in the 10th, he'll probably get knocked out in the 12th because he'll have time to think about. Let me just run for a couple of rounds.
So they're gonna make this 12 rounds instead.
Of course, it's gonna be 12. This is a title fight.
Hey.
This is for all the belts. Of course, it's gonna be Of course, it's gonna be 12. This ain't the amateurs.
No. I'm just saying, why wasn't it 12 last time?
It was 12 rounds.
You just said it was. I thought you said it was 10.
I said he got beat in 10 rounds.
Oh,
but it's a professional. These ain't little boys.
No, I mean
he's a grown man.
The only reason I said it because sometimes some rounds.
I know.
Different rounds.
Like these little YouTube fights. We don't get to that.
6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds.
Yeah. And I gotta address some of you boxing analysts. Okay. Some of you boxing channels that know boxing.
Say their name.
I'm getting real tired of y'all because I'm not even mad at people like John because John, like I said, he's learning. He's a casual. He's getting into boxing. He's learning. He's learning. I can't really get mad at John. I can just say, forgive him, Father. He knows not what he does. He's a sheep. But for you boxing channels and boxing quote unquote experts that get paid all this money to talk boxing, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You went up there and lied and made all types of excuses. Y'all, first of all, y'all said for months that Errol Spence was too big, he's too much for Terence. And the moment Terence put a beating on that man, the moment Terence knocks the S-curl out this man's head, is the moment that y'all start saying, Errol, he was weight drained. But
you're seeing Errol.
Errol, he was taking oxygen. I heard somebody say he was taking oxygen.
Crazy. Insane.
Terence was taking oxygen. They said Terence his gloves was loaded. He had loaded gloves. They said Terence was taking roids. They say Errol Spence is high. I'm like, should have been high. Should have never been high. What the hell you high for? He probably was high. What that mean? No one told you to be high.
I mean,
no one told you to be high, Errol.
That's his business.
Yeah, I don't want to make excuses talking about all these excuses.
But Spence didn't make no. I mean, he didn't come out and say no excuses.
That's why I give respect. That's why I said I'm not knocking Spence.
He knew what it was.
I still give credit to Errol Spence. Round of applause for Errol Spence for not making excuses.
Yeah.
because he stood on business. He said, "Listen,
the better man."
He said, "I took the loss."
Mm-hmm.
You know how he talk like Dave Chappelle. He got
You tired as hell. You just got your ass whooped on
No,
TV.
but he from the South. He always talk like that. He got that real thick Southern accent. Like it's real thick. Like you could tell you from the South. He was like I took the loss, better man won, and I'll be back next time. I ain't no excuses. And I gotta give Errol his props for not making excuses. But all these other boxing channels, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should get y'all license or whatever credibility y'all have stripped, because they obviously don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the sport that I love, that I hate, which is boxing. You guys should not be talking about this sport. You guys are clowns. You guys are goofies. And y'all know who I'm talking about.
Say that name.
I ain't gonna do that.
Scary, yeah.
I ain't scary. I ain't big enough.
All right.
You don't go to war unless you got money, right? That's what Pac said, right? Exactly. I ain't stupid.
Get the clout.
But see, I told you.
Nah.
We talked about this.
No, you right.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that. But staying on. I'm glad Bud is getting the attention and credit he deserves, as he should. But
40-0.
Speaking of attention, speaking of credit, people that are seeking attention, Gervonta Tank Davis. I like Gervonta Tank Davis, but he was recently, I guess he got in the news for saying on one of these Twitter Spaces or what they call it, Clubhouse. Is it Clubhouse?
I don't know.
It's really Fed House, because that's a federal app. Clubhouse is a federal app. That's you're snitching on yourself in that app. I don't get that app at all. It's stupid, in my opinion. I have a right to have an opinion, people. But
you don't have to agree.
Gervonta Tank Davis made some comments about Terence Crawford and what he think he would do if he ever fought Terence Crawford. Can we play the first clip?
Oh, this is a clip.
Yeah, if he ever fought Terence, this is what Tank said. This is what obviously another casual said he asked a question to Tank about whether he would knock him out or not, and this is what Tank had to say. Let's roll.
Terence Crawford look.
Oh Lord.
147.
Oh Lord.
147. I tapped that trend.
You know he clip that don't got no
I
sound.
already know. I already know he is.
Golly.
I already know he is. I got a question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
Instigating.
147. Look at I tapped that trend. You know he going to sleep. I already know. I already know he ain't got no chance. I already know he is.
You said no chance.
I got round 5.
Shit, I got round 6.
We'll go with that.
Why y'all instigating
round 6? I got
round.
All right,
5.
y'all heard the foolery.
Crazy.
Do you think Tank is trolling or he's serious? I'll start off by saying Tank is clearly trolling. He's clearly trolling. Tank knows not to. It's weight divisions and weight classes for a reason. Tank is a 135 pounder, but sometimes he may fight at 140, but he's really 135. He's 5'3", 135 pounds.
He's not that tall.
Not saying height matters, but at this level it does. At this level, in the street, Tank he'll knock 6'5" dudes out like it's nothing. But at this level, yeah, height does matter, especially if you skilled like Terence Crawford.
I believe it.
Terence
dangerous
is 147. He's going up to 154. People talked about Errol Spence and hyped it up that he was just this. Some people said Errol Spence hits like a light heavyweight. So imagine what Terence Crawford hits like. Imagine if you saw what he did to him.
No, facts.
If he hits like a light heavyweight, imagine what Terence Crawford hits like. Tank is a great fighter. I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying he's a trash fighter. I'm not saying he's bad. But I am saying Tank is clearly trolling. Tank, you don't want to outweigh yourself out your division. For one, you need to focus on the people, at least in my opinion. This is my opinion. I have the right to have my opinion because these fighters are very sensitive. You should focus on people in your division, in my opinion. You should focus on guys like Shakur Stevenson. You ever heard of Shakur Stevenson?
I heard about him.
Shakur Stevenson, he's that guy. He's under Bud. He's in his camp.
I heard about him, and he should be fighting him and
Devin Haney.
Haney.
I ain't go for he'll knock Haney out. Tank will knock Haney out.
A lot of people been saying that too. So.
But Shakur, that's the guy. That's the guy's next level. And Tank, if you're gonna fight Shakur, you better fight him now before you get some more wins on his belt. Because if you fight him when he get older and he gets some more experience, the fight might be, I'm not gonna say you're gonna lose, but the fight will definitely be closer than you think if you don't do it now. So he needs to focus on people in his division and stop trolling. But I get it. Tank, he gotta feed the casuals and the instigators. If an instigator asks you what's gonna happen, of course you're gonna, rizz him up, or so to speak, and give him some some attention. Like, yeah, I'll knock him out. I'll beat his ass. Plus, Errol, that's his homie.
That's why I know he been hanging around Floyd too much.
Yeah, that's his homie too. Errol, that's his homie. So of course he gonna try to stick up for his homie, but at the same time, Tank, you know, I know, and Terrence know, you guys will never probably ever fight because that would be silly. I think he's trolling, clearly. What do you think? Do you think he's serious or he's trolling?
I mean, yeah, he should be just trolling.
Clearly.
Like I said, it would be interesting to see. But, like you said, 2 different boxing divisions. And, he got more bigger fish to fry anyway. So, it's like, right now, Gervonta, he on a run right now. So, he's doing pretty good. So, he's really taking on everybody in his way. So, I feel like he should keep going. At least get a couple more wins on his belt. Like, at least, 5 more.
Got to fight some real guys.
Because, what's Tank's record?
I think like maybe 30-0. I think
at least
maybe 32-0.
At least be 35-0, like 35 or 37-0. Get close to that, because even like you said with Bud, I heard, like, I'm gonna say his testimony, but he did talk about this. He said like he was trying to fight bigger guys, like
29-0. So basically he didn't knocked out everybody he fought besides 2 people.
Yeah, 27 KOs. Yeah, god damn.
Yeah, he's different. He's a little Mike Tyson for sure. Tank, I'm not saying you a scrub. I wouldn't be dumb enough to say you a scrub.
No, for real.
I'm just saying there's weight classes for a reason. Not to cut you off, John, but
no, for real.
Weight classes.
That 29-0 and 27 KOs is insane.
Yeah, he's different, but it's weight classes for a reason. I know people say 135 to 147 is not that big of a jump because you're gonna have the novices that say that, the casuals that say that, but y'all don't understand. This is why I say these boxing channels, these boxing analysts don't know what the hell they talking about. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Weight in any combat sport is a big difference. It's a big difference. You gotta understand. Weight is almost like, you got think of weight like sleeping or eating. Think of weight like sleeping. If let's say you used to waking up at 9 a.m., right? You wake up at 9 a.m. for work, but now your new job say you got to wake up at 4 a.m. What happens when you start waking up at 4 a.m.? Your body not used to it. You start feeling cranky in the morning. You start feeling lethargic. You start feeling weird and woozy because your body is not used to it. But eventually, if you keep waking up at 4 a.m. long enough, your body will adjust, program itself to get used to that. So even if he did jump up to that weight, which I've heard that Tank walks around at 180, I'm like, damn, that's a little fat boy.
It be like that.
Yeah, 5'3", but I can see it.
Cause I'm technically 145, so
yeah, it's believable. I seen Tank had a little pot belly on him, but just because you can make that weight doesn't mean you're gonna do good at that weight. Can you fight at that weight? Your body will feel different. He'll probably be a slob. He'll be slower. He might not get his punches off faster. Yep. You don't know if you can move. You'll be flat footed.
That goes into the whole, when we was talking about earlier with the Tyson or not. No, Tyson Fury, right? Yep. Tyson Fury and Francis, just to see how crazy that's gonna look, because both of them boys are 200 plus pounds. Yeah. So
it's different with heavyweights though.
It's gonna be something just to see bit. But like I said, Tank, he should get like at least more wins to even be talking to people. Yeah. And he got 4 belts. So it's like
he undisputed.
You can't really mess with him. He's undisputed. So at least give him a couple more wins. Like, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, great fighters.
Tank decent.
Even though I heard some things about Devin Haney, but I ain't gonna get into it.
He's undisputed too, but
Yeah. But for now.
What?
But
what about Devin?
I just heard like he be picking out the weak fighters, a lot of weak fighters.
He beats some. I ain't gonna say Devin Haney is he don't pick weak fighters. It's just that last fight he fought against this guy named Lomachenko.
They said he almost lost too.
He really did. He did lose, but technically they gave him the win because they got to keep this young guy. In my opinion, this is my opinion. They trying to keep the young guy because Devin is like the same age as me. I think he's like 22, 23. So he trying to keep the young guy going undefeated so they can build up a super fight. You don't get a super fight nowadays. And I blame Floyd Mayweather. I love Floyd, but I hate Floyd for this because he made that whole 50-0 thing.
Yeah.
Guys don't want to ever fight each other because they don't want to lose their O. And they feel like once they lose their O, they disregard it as nobody. So they trying to build Devin Haney up to like this crazy stature where he like maybe 45-0 and then Tank can be 45 or 47-0 and they say, okay, now we get the super fight. Who will beat Floyd's? They always trying to find a new Floyd.
It can happen.
It's goofy though. It's bad. It's bad for the sport.
And Floyd been training Tank anyway.
Yeah, he trained all them.
So Crawford. I'm saying Crawford. They are comparing him to Floyd right now as you speak.
Yeah, that's another goofy, silly. Sometimes these boxing channels be pissing me off for real. Y'all really be. I'm like, y'all don't know nothing.
I mean, y'all
don't know nothing.
It's a reasonable comparison though.
I get why. I'm not saying Terence is going in the Hall. He's going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, for sure.
But to compare Floyd and Terence, knowing that Floyd is not in his prime, but even if y'all want to go there, let's say y'all want to do the whole.
But how old is Terence though?
Terence is 36. Floyd is like 46, so he got a 10-year age gap.
Oh yeah.
So you know Floyd is not going to fight him. You know he's not going to get in the ring with him. But I think Floyd would win that fight. It would be competitive. Don't get it twisted. There wouldn't be no one-sided ass whooping, as Errol Spence said. But it definitely would be very competitive. And Tank. I mean not Tank. I'm talking about Tank.
But I mean,
Floyd would win because he's defensive.
But I wouldn't be surprised though, because you know how Floyd is. Someone if you come for Floyd, he gonna speak for himself. He gonna handle it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about him talking. I'm talking about them fighting. If they got enough, if they ever fought, Terence Crawford, in my opinion, would be very. He would keep it technical, but Floyd, he's cool when whether they say. I don't know if you ever heard this before. That people have always said Floyd is a boring fighter. They say he's boring because he always what he does. He runs. Floyd runs. He's a runner.
But
he's smart though.
Duck,
exactly.
And dodge.
Floyd takes the least amount of punishment while giving out the most punishment. So I think Floyd would do the boring. He'll live with the boring win. While Terence, he'll get impatient. He'll get impatient and be like, you know what? I'm about to swing on this man. I don't get. I'm finna just go all out.
It's about to be a Crawford boy.
I'm finna go all out. And once he do that, once he get impatient, that's when Floyd gonna put him in line. That's why I think Floyd will win. But we're not here talking about that. That's just my take on that. But you said you think it's a troll by Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yeah, he just talking.
Okay, cool. Moving on to other foolery in the fight world. You got Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is not gonna win? How do you the fight gonna go? What's your reaction to the announcement? It's supposed to be taking place. By the time y'all see this video, it would have taken place. It will have happened. Who do you think is gonna win, Jake Paul or Nate Diaz?
I mean, honestly, I think Nate Diaz gonna win because I mean he is a GOAT.
You think Nate gonna win?
But I mean, knowing how these Jake Paul fights been going, it might be Jake.
Even though he lost his last one,
he did.
But that was still a boxer though.
But I mean, come on now.
So you think Jake? Can I get you on tape saying this, John? Why are you being scared?
Yeah, Jake gonna win.
Say it with your chest. Stop being scary.
Jake.
John, who do you think is gonna win? Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Who do you think gonna win?
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, you a scary little boy. Well, I think Jake Paul is gonna win clearly. Jake Paul is clearly gonna beat Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz, he's a legend in UFC in his own right, but at the same time, they're saying UFC, this is boxing. Even though I've heard that Nate Diaz has boxed in previous times. As they win. I've heard that Nate Diaz has. He does like a boxing type of training style. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if you do a boxing type training.
Yeah. That's what he do.
He got an elbow chin for real. That chin, I see why he ain't never been knocked out. That chin is a beast, ain't it?
Yeah.
You cut his beard off. I swear it look like a kneecap. That's
probably how yours gonna grow.
Hell no. That's a mess. But no, Nate Diaz, I know he'll probably lose. Simply because of the fact he gets hit too much. I don't know if you ever seen a Nate Diaz fight. I watched the Nate Diaz fight. He's always bloody. His face is super bloody.
Oh yeah, he
gets busted up so much
because he likes to fight
in the face. Like it's crazy. That's why I said pause. You heard me say pause. So let me get that.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I stopped it.
I called you out.
Yeah, I paused it real quick. But Nate Diaz, he hits too much. And anybody gets hit too much is bound to get knocked out, especially in boxing. Every fight I've seen with Nate Diaz, he's always super bloody. He's a warrior. He may not get knocked out.
He
may not get knocked out.
Fights, you know what I'm saying? You seen this man be going while bloody, he still be going at you.
Yeah, I'm not saying he gonna get knocked out, but still Jake gonna win off points and them big shots that he gonna be hitting. Because if you hear the way Nate talk too, slurring his words, I'm like, this man got CTE for real. No, he's
getting kicked in the head all the time.
Yeah, he got a chin, but he didn't take too much damage, so that's why I think Jake will ultimately win this fight. Jake Paul will win the Nate Diaz fight. But in lighter news, well, I guess you can't say lighter news, and I guess somewhat serious news.
Somewhat.
ESPN announced, ESPN's been announcing layoffs left and right. It started back in July. It's been a plethora of layoffs from guys like Jalen Rose, big names like Jalen Rose, to guys like Keyshawn Davis.
It's a list.
Yes, it's been a lot of Max Kellerman. He got fired.
Yep.
A lot of different analysts that I was surprised they got up out of there. But
no job.
As of recent, as a few days ago, Mark Jackson was the most prominent one that recently got fired. Can you pull the next link or whatever up? Mark Jackson, he announced on Instagram that he was fired and let go from ESPN.
Trey, you telling the whole Instagram like?
I guess I'll read this unless you want to read it, John.
No.
You just okay. This morning, this is Mark Jackson, people. This morning, unexpectedly, I was informed that my services were no longer needed at ESPN. Although shocked and dismayed with the suddenness of it all, I would like to thank ESPN and all the staff of the NBA ESPN crew for allowing me to be a part of the organization for the past 15 plus years. I would also like to thank the NBA fans watching at home and in the arenas throughout the league for all your support. To the NBA, a heartfelt thank you for allowing a kid to continue to accomplish his dreams. It has been an honor to sit beside two legends in the business who are like brothers to me, Mike Breen and Jeff Van Gundy.
No, facts.
And learn so much from them. Lisa Salters is a GOAT and like a sister to me, and I'm so proud of the work she continues to do. To the best producer in the world and my friend Tim Corrigan, I give the utmost gratitude and thanks for always inspiring and supporting me. To all of the staff and crew that may have never been seen on camera, please know that you were always seen by me and so greatly appreciated. Finally, I wish greater measures of success to the new ESPN team. May they continue to elevate this game that has given me a home and a life. I leave ESPN with nothing but gratitude, and all the while knowing that the highest praise goes to God. I know that's the real reason. Through it all, He has always sustained me, and His grace always allows me to know that there are greater blessings ahead. I look forward to what He has in store next. Blessings, Mark J. All right, Mark Jackson, people. Mark Jackson, people. So with all these releases, because they announced that Mark Jackson, he's no longer doing sideline reporting. Jeff Van Gundy, you know.
Yep.
Hey, yep. But no, I just don't like it. I don't like it.
No, facts. Jeff Van Gundy, he's definitely one of the main talkers on there, but
and they replacing him with Doc Rivers and Doris Burke. What are your reactions to this news? What do you think about it?
Man,
were you happy, sad, glad? You think it was justified or not?
It's sad, but I mean, damn, to replace with Doc and Doris.
Yeah, Cookie.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, don't mind. Because, you know, it's funny because Doc Rivers actually replaced Mark Jackson on the starting lineup when they was playing. So to see him replace Mark Jackson again, it's just comes full circle. It's just crazy. But
what team?
No, it was in Atlanta.
Okay. Wait, Mark Jackson played for Atlanta? You should be saying stuff.
No, they definitely played on the same team though.
You better stop lying. Mark Jackson played on Indiana Pacers. I knew.
No. Hold on.
You should be see.
No, he definitely. No, I see.
People, we hold our people accountable. We are factual on this show. We don't just throw out information like Kendrick stuttering Perkins or Malika lying.
I'm not gonna say carry the hell on. So,
or one of these other shows be saying stuff and just. Oh, I didn't hear that. Let's let it slide.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Mark Jackson, I don't think he played on the same team as Doc Rivers.
No, they definitely
unless
did.
It was like real young or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. It was like
Because I know Mark Jackson when he was at his best, he was playing with the Pacers. That's when he was at his best. That's when he was on his, Mark Jackson. He played for the Hawks ever? He ain't played for no damn Hawks. I knew it. Mark Jackson's played for the New York Knicks, the Los Angeles Clippers, Indiana Pacers, Denver Nuggets, Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz, and the Houston Rockets of the National Basketball Association.
The Rockets, then that's probably what I was looking at. I don't know.
You just saying stuff. I gotta check so you think all black people look alike, basically?
Right. You caught me. You caught me.
All black point guards look alike, huh?
You caught me.
All them with that little short built front. Let me just shut up. Listen, we not here to bust out people.
Goddamn.
So what?
Goddamn, just like that.
Listen, I'll give my reaction because obviously.
I mean, oh yeah. And I like Doris Burke. She cool. Think? I do like Doris. I do like me some Doris. Shout out to Doris.
Oh yeah, Drake took her on a date. Drake, you foul for that. You nasty devil.
Right.
You nasty, nasty.
He's a smooth operator.
Drake is devious.
He know what he doing.
Anyway.
He know what he doing. But yeah, shout out to Doris. Even though I heard she even getting a bigger bag too. It's a lot of things coming. She about to start hosting the finals.
Oh yeah, it's getting to it.
So that's Doris. I already knew she was gonna be on the rise regardless. It's just that Mark Jackson. It's sad to see him go because he had great catchphrases too in the league. So
Mama, there goes that man.
To see that right there, that right there says it right there.
Oh yeah.
Mama, there goes that man.
He was doing a lot of not hugging, but hey, at the end of the day, he did his thing.
Got Mike. They said Mike Breen gone too.
No, Mike Breen is still there. They say Jeff Van Gundy.
I'm finna say Mike Breen is gone. I was like,
no, he the voice.
You need the bang.
Him and Marv Albert, like the only guys left that can do that voice. That commentating voice.
Yeah, because
they got a perfect speaking voice. Perfect speaking voice.
And I mean, Doris, she be getting on these interviews, so she was gonna be on the rise regardless.
Yeah.
And so. And Doc Rivers, it's probably best for him not to coach anyway. So that's what I say. He needed a job, and I know
he needed.
So Mark Jackson, So Mark Jackson, he should come back to the NBA, start coaching again. Either that or be an assistant coach because I feel like that's where it's better for him to operate. Because I mean, if it wasn't for him, I don't think Curry could have been, where he at. Where the Warriors could have been where they at as they at. So,
yeah.
Shout out to them, and shout out to him, and shout out to her.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense that, you got people that's getting let go and getting fired. You gotta look at it like this. This is all Disney. ESPN, that's Disney. That's Disney. So they got, and Disney been taking a lot of losses. Let's start with the movies they've been putting out. A lot of their movies been flopping lately. I don't know if you've been noticing.
I never really noticed.
A lot of their movies.
But I mean, I haven't watched.
But particularly their TV shows. That show, The Hidden Scrolls. Johnny, ain't it?
I don't even know what. It came out.
The Scrolls, the Secret Wars thing with Samuel L. Jackson.
The way you pronounce it.
I mixed it up. No, I mixed it up.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, Secret Invasion. People.
You saying scrolls?
Yeah, whatever.
I think you talking about like actual scrolls.
Oh no, not that. You know those people, the green people, the Piccolo looking people.
Right.
Them. They I don't like it.
Yeah, show your
they should have a show.
Show
about,
your racism.
Yeah, I'm racist. I am racist towards aliens.
He don't like Namekians. He don't like scrolls. He don't like nobody that got a different color. That's crazy.
Just aliens.
We ain't
aliens.
Safe.
Only aliens.
We're not safe.
Only aliens.
He's a menace.
How I know you're not a scroll?
See, you discriminated.
Get out of my office.
I don't like that.
No, I ain't gonna do that to you. Aliens, we're hiring aliens.
It's not a safe workplace. We can't come
aliens, you'll feel comfortable. No, we won't grab you, we won't assault you. You can be your alien self here. But
too Pacific.
I'm saying this. You got shows like The Secret Wars. It's just it's trash. I tried to get into it, John.
Secret Invasion.
Whatever the hell it is. It got Samuel L. Jackson. That's all I know. It got a brother in it. And I Samuel L. Jackson is one of my favorite actors.
Got Don
and Cheadle too. Don Cheadle too. I wanted to give it a look, but at the same time, I'm like, this is not good. It's too slow. It's not getting to the point. I don't know who wrote that script. And I know I've been hearing other shows that's supposed to be coming out like that. They got the movie, they Marvels and all that stuff with Captain Marvel.
That's
that movie.
That's gonna be a movie, yeah.
No.
The Marvels.
No, hell. No.
See, I ain't say all that.
No.
I ain't say all that.
No, Disney, y'all taking L. So I get why they're doing it. The only revenue at the moment, because the recession, Netflix been laying off people, Disney been laying off people, all these big tech companies been laying off people. So I think their only main source of income at this moment is the theme parks, Disney World. That's really the only way they really making money now.
Sadly.
So you got that to take into account. And then you got look at it like this. ESPN, they just signed Pat McAfee. I said McAfee. Pat McAfee to the biggest deal for any ESPN analyst in the world. I think it's like 400. It's it's crazy money.
Damn, for how many years?
I think 5 or 6. I don't know. I don't know the years.
5, 6 years?
I think something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I know Pat McAfee, he getting bank right now.
So he richer than Jaylen Brown right now?
He's richer than all. Can you type in Pat McAfee real quick? ESPN deal. Pat McAfee. He got the biggest deal out of everybody.
That's crazy.
It's stupid crazy.
So 400 mil.
John, it's crazy.
He do a good job. He must be doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Okay, 85. I don't know why I got 400 million from. My fault, people.
Probably it's gonna be 85. Won't be around 85 million over the next 5 years. So he getting 85 every year.
No, he was getting $85 million over 5 years. It's just gonna be split up into $85 million.
Oh,
that's still a lot though.
I thought that's what you were trying to say.
No, he's not getting $85 million per year. Oh hell no, ESPN ain't got that much money to give away. I don't think that. Let me find out, ESPN.
Hey,
but I'll be in your uncensored division if y'all make one of those.
That was 120 million.
120. I knew it was a 9-figure deal. Golly. Congratulations to Pat McAfee. Started on the internet, built his own show up to finally getting a big deal like that. Okay. Pat McAfee did his thing. Okay. Good for you. He started off as an NFL kicker too. Doing his own thing. But no, you got ESPN, they got to make money for that. They got to make money for possibly Shannon Sharp coming over. Malika Andrews supposed to be getting a raise allegedly. Yeah, Malika, I know about your raise.
That's
you got yeah. You got
random ass.
You got Kendrick carry on stumbling over the words.
He still got a job.
He still got a job, but Jalen Rose doesn't. I don't understand it. If you mean to tell me that Jalen Rose is not better than Kendrick Perkins, if you mean to tell me that Mark Jackson is not better than Cookie Monster Doc Rivers, even though Doc was from the Chi, but no, Doc, no. You mean to tell me that Jeff Van Gundy is not needed? That's like a great combination between Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson. They had great chemistry. It gave us good TV.
No facts.
You know, that it worked. So now we got to hear Doc Rivers on the mic. Just, you got to take the players out.
He got water this time, so his voice should got to be clear.
He need hibiscus tea.
He need all that.
He need everything.
He need a cough drop.
He need 3 halls and a tea.
Oh, my God.
It's terrible.
Something warm.
But the main thing I noticed with these type of guys, yeah, definitely. I heard that. Hey, yo!
Yeah.
But the main thing I noticed with these type of people is that they're all company guys. They're all company people. And, even Stephen A., he got his wake-up call. He's another company guy. And he even put out, his own video where he was talking about how he wants to make sure that he's not going to lose his job. He might lose his job because, he's a main company. If you don't think, for the people that don't think Stephen A. is a company guy, play the next clip. And start it at the 6-minute mark. This is the last clip. I think so. Start at the 6-minute mark. Now, this is for the people that's listening. This is Stephen A. Stephen A. started the 6-minute mark and stop. Wait a minute. Stephen A. Smith was on the Tamron Hall show. I think this is back in 2021. I think
2 years ago.
He's talking about how it is to move and work in the corporate world of ESPN. This is Stephen A. Smith on the Tamron Hall show.
They're talking to.
Right.
Did you learn? They call it the carrot stick approach. Mm-hmm. Did you learn? All right, let me bring this person in before I lower the boom of what I want.
I got something very simple to tell you that
Listen,
I
people.
figured out that I think will work for anybody in the world of corporate America and beyond. I wake up every day with 2 missions in mind. How do I make my bosses more money, and how do I get some of it?
I beg your pardon.
Very simple.
Stop it. Stop
Why
it.
is that?
Stop it. No, we don't need to listen to you.
What?
Y'all didn't hear that? Play it one more time. Just one more time. One more time. Just one more time.
Bring this person in before I lower the boom of what I want.
I got something very simple to tell you that I figured out that I think will work for anybody in the world of corporate America and beyond. I wake up every day with 2 missions in mind. How do I make my bosses more money, and how do I get some of it? Very simple.
All right, thank you.
Why?
I beg your pardon.
So you got guys like that. Definition. If that's not a definition of a company guy, I don't know what to tell you what it is.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I mean, a house Negro? Yeah, he's a house Negro. I mean, he's and this is an old Negro. He's a senior citizen. He's thinking like, you got this mentality. Let's just take the race out of it. You're an old man. He's about 60. He's 60, right? He's something like that.
He up there.
So let's just take, not even on a racial, but you're this old. You've been making millions for this many years. You wasn't thinking to put something on the side for yourself. You wasn't thinking to build nothing on the side for yourself. You wasn't thinking to create something. He's trying to make something now. He's trying to get, Stephen A.'s world and build his pod. Now he's trying to get his online presence now.
He got the show on. He doing a lot of stuff.
Because he saw that Pat McAfee deal. And he said, wait, Pat McAfee making all his money off the internet? He's got 100-something million off being on the internet? Doing a podcast? Wait, what? Whoa, how Stephen A. talk. But, let me tell you something.
No, facts.
Let me get on the internet too.
And that's right there. And that's why I've been seeing him a lot on TikTok and all that. I've been seeing him, Stephen A. He coming out with, everything right now for sure.
I mean, he an old dude. You talking like that, Stephen A.
Yeah.
You out of bounds, you out of pocket, and I get why you're at where you at now. You're you're for yourself. You say you're for the people, but you're for yourself. If you honestly go to sleep and wake up, the first thing he said, the first thing on his mind. The first thing on his mind. He didn't say, I think I pray I go brush my teeth. He didn't say he didn't say I think about how I'm gonna get to work. He said the first thing on his mind is how I can make my boss some money. Not how I can flip this money and put it in my how I can make my boss some money. How you can get a crumb like you a dog on the street.
Just hand. Can I get some? Can I get some?
John.
Can I get some?
If y'all, for the people that think that's correct, let me know. But maybe my mentality is different. I could never I don't go to work now thinking about how I can make my boss. Like, obviously, the job is to make the company money. But that's not the first thing on my mind in the morning. Yeah. When I wake up, I get about to bed, my back is hurting. I gotta take a dump. I'm just being honest.
I mean, I just want more money. So
yeah, more money, but
that's for me.
Make your bosses.
I'm saying my boss. No,
I ain't thinking about my boss.
I ain't gonna lie. It be, you know what I do? I waste the money at the job. I'll turn the water on.
Clown.
Turn the water on, just waste a lot of money. I keep the lights on just to waste a lot of money.
You snitching on yourself.
I flush the toilet just to waste a lot of money.
I hope you're not gonna be that long.
I just keep the gas on.
At least I hope they don't see this.
They're not finna see this.
I'm like, John?
And if they do, I mean, by the time then I probably would have made it by now. So yeah, I just keep the gas on, just to waste all the energy and shit, just to be like, okay, let it black out.
That's wild.
Damn, no blackout. Damn it. Try tomorrow.
Well,
waste the clock.
See, this is crazy. Well, last thing, you heard about the ESPN layoffs.
Yeah.
I would just give my advice to people that just work on something for yourself, work on something on the side, and then build it up. I mean, that would be my advice to the people for that. Any advice for that? I'm gonna get to this last segment.
Just put yourself first. That's all I say. Just put yourself first, and if there's an advantage to everything, just take advantage of it.
Right. Last thing, last segment, last topic. AD just signed a deal, reportedly worth $170 million, maybe more, with the Lakers. Just re-signed with them. What do you think? I think personally, Lakers, you did it to yourself now. You did it to yourself now. Now you're stuck with Mr. Glass. You're stuck with a guy that has not been on the court. You saw what happened against Jokic. He wasn't there. AD,
he tried.
No.
He tried.
He tried it. He
really tried.
AD is the only guy I know that can break his fingers and fall down. Why are you on the ground?
But
he'll fall down and say, "What happened? What's wrong with you? I broke my fingers." What? Why are you on the ground then? Hey. He falls down every time, John.
The thing about it though,
every time
he falls down. But when
what's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts? I don't even want to get.
Oh my god. With me, I be think no. Yes, he's injury prone, but when he get back on the court, you cannot lie. He's a needed and great asset. He's used.
AD's needed.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's the only person that's gonna give you buckets besides, Austin Reeves. He's trying to break out, and I mean, I want to hope that this continues. Like, I hope LeBron, because I don't usually see LeBron be with a lot of young people except like it was like Norris Cole, and I haven't seen him since. So I hope he don't be no Norris Cole. Just come in the rookie year, and just get the chips, get some money, and then disappear. Like, I don't want that to happen to Austin. Call that man AR-15. Shout out to him. That's but every time when
you happy for this deal? Just get to the point.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Just get to the point, man. You happy for the deal?
You mad for it? You that man?
I think it's some bull.
You want the deal?
I think it's some crap, but I'm actually ultimately happy because this is gonna expose people to make them have to step up. Brian, you got to step up. I know you got to take your insulin. You're gonna have to take your Ensure.
I mean, 21.
It depends and get to it.
You're 21.
No,
number 6.
I don't really give a damn about it. Congratulations, AD, for finessing the Lakers yet again. Get your bag, get your bread. I really don't got nothing else to say. That's pretty much all I got to say on this topic. Anything else you want to say on it?
Just just when you compare other players, everyone's needed. It's not what Giannis say. It's not a 5v5. I mean, it's not a 1v1. It's a 5v5.
Okay.
We all work together.
Okay. Enough.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, this has been another great episode. Of the Heated Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting us. My name is Jeremiah.
Lil John.
See y'all next time. This is the Heated Podcast. Deuces.
See y'all.